So take me for a ride, baby. I don't think you're fit to drive around, baby. I just wanna get away far from here. You know, rebels, how I roll. So take me for a ride, baby. I don't think you're fit to drive around, baby. But I just wanna get away far from here. You know, rebels, how I roll.
Take me for a ride, baby. I don't think you're fit to drive around, baby. I just wanna get away far from here. You know, rebels, how I roll.
Comet Racing Leather is what we're talking today. This is my in-depth review. I've had the suit for a year. This is how I ended up going with this suit, how it's been for me the last year, and how it held up in a low side last year. And just my personal opinion and thoughts on it. So I'm sure some of you guys have seen this brand out there at your track day. This is what led me to this brand. I'm 6'1", 225 pounds. I've had some Alpine Star suits, Tai Chi, and I had gone down in my A-Stars Atom suit a couple years ago, and it fit great in certain areas, but in other areas it just didn't fit great, and I had to get off and rolled a few times and it just destroyed it too. So I was looking for a new suit. I seen a bunch of guys in my particular club that were rocking Comet suits, and one particular friend of mine obviously has a ton of money to blow, so I asked him, you know, John, why you could easily afford 2 Dainese Air suits, why this brand? Why are you wearing this suit, you know? And ultimately he said, you know, for getting a custom Dainese or Alpine Star suit custom fitted would run thousands and thousands of dollars, you know, so ultimately this brand gave me a deal I just couldn't pass up. You know, after doing some talks with Carl, the owner of Comet Racing Leathers, sat in on one of his webinars. He sent me the paperwork, I filled out, did my sizing. Pretty easy. Filled it out, did a little design thing of what I was looking for, sent it off to him. After that, it was, I want to say, probably a month and a half or so until I got the suit. Here's the thing with Comet Racing Leathers. Yes, it's from Pakistan. There is no shop here in the US. Carl is basically the owner, the middleman. You're pretty much sending it to him, he's sending it to the company in Pakistan, and you get your suit from there. You're not getting any proofs, so what you put on that piece of paper is pretty much what they're going to try to match their best of their ability, and that's what you're going to get. I didn't get any proofs or anything like that, so I'll warn you, whatever you send in is what they're going to try and do. Like, I'd sent the design in, and I was like, I just want some lightning bolts here and there. What I pulled from Google is exactly what they printed on there. So I got my suit. It probably took about a month and a half to get. I got it via DHL, only took about 4 days. Got it, pull it out the box. Right off the bat, it pretty much matched what I had drawn up, almost to the T. You know, a few little things off here and there as far as graphics go, but not a big deal. As far as putting it on, fitment, it fit true, 100%. I had no complaints. One of the things I did is take out the armor that came with it and put in some A-Stars armor from my previous suit, put that in there. If you're looking for custom graphics, putting on the companies that sponsor you, and you want something that's gonna fit you, I think it's a good option. Obviously, it's up to you to weigh the safety things. You know, get what you pay for. And some of you will say, well, I'm not going to sacrifice some safety for looks, and that's entirely for you to make that decision. I did have a low side in this, turned 5 at HPR, as you can see in the video. Went down, even got ran over. And as you can see, I rolled out, walked away. I didn't have a single scratch on me. Ultimately, the suit did do its job, and ultimately my back protector is what ended up doing its job as far as getting run over. I was able to continue racing, didn't have any real issues. As you'll see in here, some of the seams did pull apart, but ultimately I didn't have a scratch on me. It held up pretty well. I even went out, raced, like I said, raced that weekend and didn't have a single issue with it. As far as wearing it again, yeah, I could probably get away with this. This is a B suit. I've seen these suits from other guys hold up to, multiple wrecks, but ultimately at the end of the day, no two wrecks are the same. You know what I mean? You could toss your bike doing 80 miles per hour and have it fixed the next day, and then you could ride on the street, go down 5 miles per hour, hit the curb, and your bike just might be totaled. Who knows? There's low side, high side. Did you go off in the dirt? Did you run over a sandbag? Who knows? Now, as far as who this suit is for, it's really for somebody who has a hard time fitting into any of the off the rack suits. If you're a unique size guy like myself, I'm 6'1", 225, or maybe you're a little rounder, maybe a little shorter, maybe you're a little taller, especially if you're a woman, because trying to get a suit off the rack as a woman is got to be frustrating. What you're really getting here in some of these cheaper suits is you're getting the custom fit and the graphics you want, because at the end of the day, a lot of people just, they want all their stuff on there. Their brands or the stuff they're promoting. You're getting that pro look, but without the pro cost of a pro suit. The downsides here is you get what you pay for. You're not getting all the years of R&D. You're not getting all the technology that's trickled down from MotoGP and some of the top tier suits like Alpine Stars, Taichi, Dainese. You're not getting any of that. So as far as the brand ambassador program goes, I'd like to see a little bit more on Carl's end as far as social media posts, tagging those people that he's posting, getting a little better feedback from him. Other than that, I really don't have any complaints. I think it's a really great option, especially if you're needing a suit on a budget and you want those custom graphics and you need it to fit to you. It's certainly a cheaper option than paying for an A-Stars or top tier brand and then trying to have and go and get it custom fitted to you. And as some of you know, if you have the money to blow, obviously getting a Dainese or A-Stars or a Taichi suit, and if you can afford to have it custom fitted to you, then awesome. That's obviously the best route. That's about it. Up for you to decide. See you next time.
Take me for a ride, baby. I don't think you're fit to drive around, baby. I just wanna get away far from here.